Hello everybody, this is Maniac4Bricks, and today I'm going to take a quick look at this LEGO retail display that I picked up a few years ago from eBay. It wasn't too expensive, and it was kind of a neat style of retail display. I haven't really seen that many like this before. Sometimes you see ones like this in Walmart, but not every store has them, from what I recall, and this is of the older variety in the 90s and early 2000s. This is based on LEGO Freestyle, which was a temporary theme, kind of like today's classic theme, in which you get a whole variety of different pieces, different colors, different shapes, and you could build whatever you want. And literally, you could build whatever you want because they didn't include instructions with the freestyle sets. So you had a lot of crazy combinations of pieces. I did own one of these sets back in the day, and I do have the torso still, but I didn't have it with this particular minifigure. And it was kind of fun for its time, and does give a lot of variety of pieces. You get a lot of different prints, similar, different animals added to them, different shapes of pieces that they don't use as much nowadays, or if they use them now, I don't remember seeing them in quite some time. So this retail display is just kind of showing the variety of pieces that would be available. This is not a set itself to entice people to buy it. It's just kind of showing, okay, here's what a standard Lego brick looks like. Here's what a standard minifig is like. But you get a lot of different kinds of pieces to go with them and build all different kinds of things, like the kid down here. This one says it's from 1997 and ages 3 to 12. And the display itself is pretty simple. It just goes onto a shelf, kind of with just a couple of screws on it, on the gondola kind of shelves where it has a lot of holes on it, so it's easy to fit in place. It also has glue applied to a lot of areas of it, especially the outer plastic to keep this thing from being busted open, although mine has been worn out over the years and has a couple of scratches here and there. So whatever that the previous person had them. It had a little scratches here and there. I have also noticed that while the pieces are held up in place, they do tend to flop around every so often, especially the green wizard hat that should be on the minifigure and the pair of wheels here. There is glue, but it's very dried up. And as such, if it does roll around, I have to keep shaking the thing back and forth to fit it back into its rivet. Some of the pieces, like the wheels and the window, are held in place by certain punches of holes in the plastic itself. So, it looks pretty neat. It's a nice, short little display. It's easy to prop up just about anywhere if you're collecting them. This is 7 inches wide. And then if we're just applying the regular base of it, it's about 2.5 inches deep. If you're counting the gondola, affixed, structure behind it, that would be close to about 5.5 inches deep with this whole thing. And as far as the height of it, if we're just talking about the base display of it, it's about 3 3/4 inches, almost 4 inches tall. If you're counting the display frame underneath it, then we're looking at about 5.5. So it's pretty nice, pretty small, easy to display just about anywhere. I used to have this one on the shelf behind me in my old place before I moved. It would actually be fixed up here with just a couple of books holding it in place. It's a fun little thing. I also used to use some wobbler tags that fell off of retail shelves and people picked up every so often to fix in there too, but I took most of those out for now. But this is still a neat little display piece to look at and see the different variety of parts that most of them don't exist nowadays. I don't think a lot of these rounded elements exist anymore. The propeller I've never seen in recent sets. The wheels have changed. And, of course, the face printing was kind of for its time as well. That one used to be from Time Cruisers, and maybe one or two themes after that, like Freestyle. So thank you for watching this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments below if you owned any of the LEGO Freestyle sets, or if you have any other LEGO retail displays that you happen to collect at home, or know anyone who collects them at home. Be sure to check out Cy O'Connor on YouTube, because he's also been going through a couple of retail display reviews and basically inspired me to go through some of mine as well. So thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you all later.